Hey guys, what is up? How are you guys all doing tonight? I hope you guys are doing well. Now, I want to present you guys with kind of like an on-the-spot video where I give you guys an update on a few things and come at you guys completely straight up. I know the character, so this is me talking, me as Corey, not as MegaCrasher. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I ask you guys if I can have a loan of a little bit of your time. Hopefully a video like this will not take too long, but it is on the spot, so Lord knows how long it's going to be. But with that being said, let's go ahead and let's get started. Now, I want to open up this video by erasing and squashing any possible concerns that you guys may have right from the get-go for a video like this. I want to say right now, don't worry, I am not upset, I'm not depressed, I am actually feeling really good. I've been feeling really good. I've been trying to make it a consistent habit to go back into the gym and train, you know, get back to strength that I had a few years ago back in the powerlifting era, you know, where I was able to push a crazy amount of weight. I want to be able to do that again, but, you know, maybe not to that extreme level, but I do want to have, you know, a good size on me, a good amount of strength on me, just, you know, from training in general. So I've been getting back into the gym and training, and I've been feeling pretty good. You know, I've been feeling kind of, you know, feeling like I've been able to get some size back on, and get a little bit muscle tone back and all that stuff. But I still have a very, very long way to go. So with that being said, guys, you know, there's kind of my I guess you could say health update in regards to this whole video, I guess. But there's more I want to talk to you guys about, and the main point here of this video actually revolves around you guys and around YouTube. So I guess main points. So, you know, two things and stuff like that. First things first, you know, I want to talk about YouTube in general. You know, what exactly brought me here in the first place? You know, is it the fact that, you know, I want to get all these views, or is it the fact that I actually want to keep on doing what brought me here in the first place? That is to inspire and entertain. And I think y'all know the answer to that. That's to inspire and entertain all of you guys, because the amount of inspiration that you guys give me, it's like I want to give that right back to you guys, you know. I want to keep doing what I do, you know, whether it is making videos, you know, me being in, you know, my MegaCrasher character going rah rah, just like raging about, you know, whatever it is that MegaCrasher could rage about on whatever topic we are having our video on, or whether it is, you know, for like you know, an inspirational sort of video where, you know, I could either come at you guys in character or out of character. Doesn't matter, you know. The main goal is to inspire you guys. And you know, I really want to say from the bottom of my heart, you know, thank you guys for being my inspiration, you know. I feel like I haven't said that in such a bloody long time, so here goes. I want to thank you guys for being my inspiration. So, you know, it's just honestly, it goes a long way, you know, like the fact that you guys are willing to stick by me through thick and thin, through hell and high waters, it really and truly does mean a lot to me, you know. I want to say that, you know, simply saying these words cannot match how I truly feel about all this. Like, I want to say that, you know, the feeling is much bigger than what I am capable of vocalizing to you guys. Like, seriously. You know, we've been doing this over 3 years, and the thing is that it's just been absolutely awesome. You know, there's been a lot of triumphs, and there's been some defeats, you know, some low points and a lot of high points, but, you know, that's just the way that life is, you know. Life is not perfect. Life will never be perfect, and that's fine, because the thing is that through the imperfections, through the bad times, you know, that gives us an opportunity to find out more about who we are as a person, and to be able to grow stronger from that, you know, whether it be through making mistakes, whether it be through anything, really. Like, anything that involves any form of trials and tribulations, if you know what I mean. And somebody like myself, you know, I don't ever want to, you know, be considered perfect, because the thing is, you know, through all of these videos I make, you know, through all the personas and stuff like that, you know, I'm human at the end of the day. I'm just like all of you guys, you know. I'm on your guys' level, you know. To me, there's no such thing as being, you know, above somebody who is just like you know, flesh and blood, you know, being able to breathe in and out and have the same sort of dreams and desires, you know. Everyone has a right to dream. Everyone has a right to fight for those dreams and stuff like that. Now, that can only go so far. Obviously, if you are doing bad things to hurt other people in order to, try and achieve those dreams by squandering others' dreams, then that doesn't exactly make you a nice person. It really doesn't. And, that's where people can start saying, well, this person thinks he's all high and mighty, but really, like, he's exhibiting sort of behavior that makes him lesser of a human being. And, the thing is, honestly, is that I just really wish that instead of there being conflict, on YouTube and stuff like that, I'm not saying that there is at this present time, but, I'm talking in a general sense, rather than, having people try and rip each other's throats out, to try and either, expose people on things that are either taken out of context or things that just really don't matter, and I myself, I have been on the receiving end of, making exposed videos on, a certain person. We're not going to name who, because I think y'all know who we're talking about here, but it's just, honestly, it's like, looking back, it's like, what direction would this channel be had we have not gotten involved in the first place, had we not been dragged in the first place, if you will. And to be honest with you guys, it's like, I really can't answer that. Things are the way they are here and now, and I am thankful for how positive things are, considering, our past battles. It's been really something. And to be honest with you guys, it's like, everything happens for a reason, and there's obviously a reason why these past battles have happened. And, as a result, I've been able to kind of grow stronger and learn more about myself. And the thing is that, I'm not indestructible. I'm not bulletproof or anything like that, I do have my weaknesses, such as, when there was the whole, raging autist sort of incident, that really did affect me. I was just like, wow, like, that was actually a low blow, even for you to do, kind of thing. But we're not here to talk about that. Things like that, it's piss under the bridge at that point, and I'm just like, you know what? Cool. People can say what they want to me and about me. It's not going to make a damn. It's not going to make a difference, because I'm going to keep doing what I do best, and that is to inspire and entertain people. What are you going to be doing? Are you going to be the same sort of sad sack going around tearing down other people, or are you going to actually man or woman up, and if you're a woman, and actually grow up and learn to be a better person and be nice to people? Because at the end of the day, man, is it really worth, being such a malicious individual that you're willing to squander other people's dreams for the sake of furthering your own? Because honestly, that's the kind of person that I could never aspire myself to be, and that's something that I hope that none of you guys will ever turn out to be, or if you guys are already grown up and stuff like that, I hope that you guys never turn to the dark side, so to speak. I know that was cliche as old hell. Don't give me shit on that. I'm just saying, like, we ourselves, we are a really good, really solid community. I have helped build this community on good morals and good principles. And even I myself have, felt myself start to tilt to the dark side a little bit. But, I've had you guys, keep me straight, pull me out, as if to say, look, man, it's like, you gotta smarten up and shape up. Like, this ain't you, kind of thing, And there's been mistakes I've made in the past. And the thing is that if it weren't for all of you guys, then honestly, I'm not sure if I would have been able to learn the lesson myself without your guys' guidance, or if I would have lost myself in that moment. But the thing is, at the end of the day, from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed, I think about you guys, and really and truly, it's something that I can't stop thinking about, and I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the fact that, I always have positives on my mind, and you guys are the positives. I've got, good friends, got family, and, I got a crazy brother that I like to, we're always bugging each other, always bugging about knee choking each other, which, by the way, I can't wait to see you, Jason. I can't wait to see you when you come down December. We're going to have a great time, and we're going to be making a lot of content with each other. It's going to be absolutely great, and I hope that you guys are ready for the amount of shenanigans that are going to take place, because it's going to be absolutely fantastic, cannot miss, and I can't wait to share, our second trip adventure, so to speak, where he comes down for the second time in Nova Scotia, and we end up spending so much time with each other, playing games, causing shenanigans, making videos, and most importantly, okay, because this is something that's really important to us. Eating. Man, I gotta say, I love food, and so does he. You know, we both can put away a ton of food like Komodo dragons, you know. Of course, after we end up eating, we don't feel like doing anything, but we'll try to make it a habit that even if we're, you know, finished eating, you know, we end up making videos for you guys, because we want to share, you know, as much content as possible while him and I are together down here, because the last time that he was down here, you know, you guys really enjoyed the videos that him and I had put together for you guys. And honestly, you know, looking back, it's like I really and truly enjoyed making videos with him, because not only did it allow for our personalities to work together, but it also allowed for something unique to take place throughout all the videos, and that is the fact that you don't just have one person that's doing the talking, you got two people that are doing the talking, and adding in their own perspectives, their own personalities into the videos to make them, you know, unique, to make them different. So there's that right there. Like, I just want to once again say thank you guys so very much for being there for me through thick and thin, and for being my continued inspiration. And the fact that there's over 6,000 of you guys, like, man, it's just, it really truly does mean a lot. And I gotta say, man, like, again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so very much, and I love each and every single one of you guys. I say that with 100% heart, 100% truth, because seriously, it's like, you guys have done so much for me, and I hope that with the amount of content I made for you guys, you know, past and present, that I've been able to give back to you guys. And if I have given back to you guys, then, you know, that is more than well and good for me, because the thing is, you know, I just don't want it to be a case where, you know, you guys are giving and giving and giving, and you don't feel like that you're getting nothing back kind of thing. You know, I want you guys to know that I really and truly do care about you guys, and I'm going to be uploading a lot more content. Now, speaking of content, we're actually here to talk about the second thing, and it's in relation to YouTube. Now, do you guys remember a while back, it was like, I believe June 15th, like it was the middle of June, like it was in, before summer, where I had made an announcement, showcasing the idea of branching off into 3 separate channels. You know, you have the main channel where, you know, we have all of, like, the main series news and all of the reactions, and, you know, the MegaCrasher sort of videos where, you know, my character comes out all insane and, like, responds and all that. You got MegaCrasher Go, which is my Pokemon Go channel, which, you know, by the way, I gotta say, I'm really happy with how that channel is turning out so far. And you also have my MegaCrasher Pro channel, where I do a lot of competitive Pokemon content, things like that, such as set ideas, such as, you know, battles, things like that. Now, the thing is that I did have the idea pitched to me from my brother. Now, him and I have actually spoken about this, you know, just tonight, actually. And, you know, he's really kind of hard done by the fact that he suggested something like this. I'm like, dude, it's like, why are you so hard done by? You suggested something that at that time was a good idea. You know, I'm not blaming you for anything. I would never blame any of you guys for anything, like for suggesting me things that, you know, you feel would help me out. In fact, keep up with those suggestions, because the thing is, like, you know, like, I love hearing from you guys. I love hearing ideas from you guys. I love hearing out things that I never thought of. You know what I mean? So, you know, don't ever feel bad for suggesting something. That goes for you too, Jason. Don't you start feeling bad. Otherwise, I'll have to come down to Singapore and knee choke you. Well, then again, you are going to be coming down here in December, so I'll save the knee chokes for when you come down. But getting back on track here, guys. The thing is that I've kind of been feeling, I guess you could say, it's not a matter of feeling demotivated or anything like that, but I guess you could say that, you know, managing multiple channels really has kind of taken its toll on me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, here's the thing, is that for those of you guys that may not be aware, because, you know, we have been having a pretty decent influx on growth as of late, so, you know, if this is like your first time, you know, watching my content and stuff like that, welcome to the channel. I want to say thank you guys so very much for tuning in. And for those of you guys that also aren't aware, I play a character, a fictional character that called MegaCrasher, hence why the name of the channel is MegaCrashers. Now, with that being said, I want to point out and remind you guys, for those of you guys that do already know, that I do have a full-time job where I work 48 hours a week, and I do 12-hour shifts. I do 2 days, 2 nights, and then I have 4 days off. So, it works out to being, mostly 48 hours a week. Sometimes I have short weeks and whatnot, but here's the thing. Is that, I've been doing this for about 7 years, my job, that is, being a healthcare security officer in a hospital. The thing is that a schedule like that can be pretty brutal sometimes, especially if you're dealing with a lot of stuff within that rotation. Now, I have managed to, obviously keep myself above ground with working there because, it's taught me a lot, taught me how to be, more of a patient individual because you're dealing with thousands of people, in a week because, there are a lot of people that come in and out of the hospital, they ask you questions, stuff like that, and you have to exhibit good customer service, right? You'd be surprised, but yeah. Security does involve customer service. It isn't just, about locking doors and, doing patrols and stuff like that. You're also helping out other people as well, right? But anyways, the thing is that I have a full-time job. And, back before I took my my break, if you will, back in late March, I was treating YouTube as it was a full-time job. And the thing is that, I was really, I was thinking, it's like, man, like, I'm really passionate about this and stuff like that. And for all intents and purposes, I still very much am passionate about YouTube. But the thing is that, there is working hard and then there's working smart. And I think really what drove me to making it known that I need to take a break back in March was that I was working too hard. I was burning myself out. I had a lot catch up to me. Not to mention, I also was going through a serious bout of depression, something that I've been dealing with since high school, so like back in 07, 08, so we're talking, 11, 12 years and stuff like that, almost half my life, But here's the thing. Is that, fast forward to right now, where, I'm still doing the same thing as a healthcare security officer, but now I'm managing 3 channels. Yeah, so I think you guys can understand where I'm going with this. What I'm trying to say is that I probably made a mistake in, branching off into 3 separate channels. Having a separate channel, like having, to manage 2 channels and stuff like that wouldn't be so bad. But managing 3 channels, on the other hand, that's pretty yikes, you know what I'm saying? That's a big thing to swallow. That is a big pill to swallow. And, even for someone like myself who, really loves the YouTube grind and all that stuff, even I've got to step back and say, man, you know what? I think I probably bit off a little bit more than what I could chew here in this situation. Now, with all of that being said, what am I going to do with my MegaCrasher Go channel? Well, I am actually planning on keeping that as is because I feel like that I have gotten somewhere, like, pretty damn good with it. And, got a lot of good supporters on there, too. Not to mention, well, that's not to say that MegaCrasher Pro doesn't have, good supporters as well. I mean, hell, like, you guys are supporting the shit out of that channel whenever I upload and whatnot. But here's the thing, is that we're, that's the key word right there, is uploads. How often do you guys see me upload to my MegaCrasher Pro channel versus to my MegaCrasher Go channel, and even to here, my main channel being MegaCrasher? How often do you guys see me upload there to MegaCrasher Pro? Not as often as you'd see me upload to either here or to MegaCrasher Go. And the thing is that I want you guys to know that, I don't have a disinterest in competitive Pokemon battling. It's just the thing is that there's been a lot of stuff that's been going on, especially with Pokemon Go. There has been so much stuff going on with Pokemon Go, and not to mention also, over the last few days here on this channel, we've been covering a lot of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee sort of news. Now, with MegaCrasher Pro, that channel kind of got a shit end of the deal because it's like, well, it's something that isn't exactly, I guess you could say, relevant right now because there is, not a lot of stuff going on competitive-wise, whereas something like, Pokemon Go, that right there, there's a lot of stuff to cover and all that stuff. And also, let's take interest in mine as well. it seems like that there's a lot more activity when it comes to content that's uploaded here and onto my my MegaCrasher Go channel. But, you know, my MegaCrasher Pro channel, you know, it's not bad by itself, but, you know, if we take a look at the comparisons and we take a look at the upload patterns, you can see where things start to fall off for MegaCrasher Pro. Now, keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, you know, this isn't me suddenly dipping out of competitive Pokemon battling content. I'm still going to be doing that, but I'm probably going to be merging my MegaCrasher Pro channel back with this one, and I'm going to be doing a lot of competitive battling content more often than you would see on MegaCrasher Pro, that is. But the thing is that, you know, there's just been a lot of stuff going on with Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, with Pokemon Go, and just with a lot of things in general, right? And also with me trying to focus on uploading on 3 channels, it's kind of it's also kind of made me you know, not have consistency when it comes to uploads here, because when it comes to schedules, you know, we have the Pokemon anime content that we contend with sometimes, such as the episode reviews for the Pokemon Sun and Moon anime. Now, here's the thing, is that, you know, I've also kind of feel like I've lost a little bit of interest in that. I mean, here's the thing, is that I haven't exactly fully recovered from the whole thing with ShowPro. You know, that was an absolutely brutal time, you know. Like, I really enjoyed doing reactions with you guys, and I feel like that, you know, based on the amount of interactions and, you know, objective results, if you will, you know, you guys really seem to enjoy it as well. Whereas something like me doing reviews, you know, showcasing like screenshots and whatnot of the anime, it doesn't seem to be doing as well when it comes to like, you know, feedback and whatnot. And here's the thing, that's okay, because, you know, you live and you learn. You learn what interests your audience. And the thing is that if you guys aren't as interested in the Pokemon episode reviews as you are with, say, you know, reactions and stuff like that, then that's okay. You know, like I can live with that. I can learn from that. But what I am probably going to do is I might end up actually scrapping the review series and instead be more consistent with uploading, I guess you could say, episode trailer reactions. So we're not going to go back into uploading, you know, full episode reactions, but rather uploading, you know, the teaser trailers of the episodes in question. You know, uploading the reactions. So, you know, that way it kind of gives you guys a little bit of a compromise, you know, a little bit of the best of both worlds, you know. Even though we may not be able to fully react to full episodes again, what we can do is upload videos of me reacting to the trailers, so that way you guys, you know, get satisfaction, at least as far as the MegaCrasher reactions go. But do let me know what you guys think about that in the comments down below. And with all that being said, you know, I also want to remind you guys that I do have a giveaway that is going on MegaCrasher Pro, so we're going to at least get through that, and then we can go further and decide what it is that we do with MegaCrasher Pro. I think, honestly, it's like, I probably should have kept the competitive Pokemon battling content here on this channel, especially given the fact that, you know, there can be times where there's not a lot of things going on, like news related and whatnot. And also, you know, you guys could want to change every now and then, and, you know, there's also more of you guys that are active here on this channel, so therefore, there's going to be more of you guys that are going to get to tune in to watching my competitive Pokemon content, such as Pokemon Showdown Lives and, like, you know, Pokemon set reviews and all that, like how-to guides. But as for MegaCrasher Go, you know, that channel is doing pretty good by itself. I think it can actually, you know, be good as a standalone channel. Not to mention, you know, Pokemon Go is something that I am really passionate about, and it is something that I do upload there quite frequently to. There's been a lot of news that's been going on actually as of late, and I have yet to do a video talking about it there. But don't worry though, ladies and gentlemen, I actually have a plan where I'm going to be covering all the bits and pieces when it comes to Pokemon Go news and put it together in one massive video, you know, rather than, you know, making a whole bunch of like bite-sized videos, you know, talking about one thing. I want to cover it, you know, all together in one single video. So do expect that video to take place tomorrow. Well, actually, technically speaking, today is tomorrow. So expect it, you know, when I do wake up. It's going to be a really good video, and I hope that you guys do stay tuned for that. It's on MegaCrasher Go. Please go and subscribe to that channel if you guys are interested in Pokemon Go content. Now, as for MegaCrasher Pro, you know, if I haven't already said this, I do still have a giveaway going on when it comes to that channel, that being the codes for either Groudon or Kyogre. And of course, the codes can be redeemed by the 28th of November, because then after that date, they will expire. So I actually need to get on the ball, and I need to announce the winner. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking care of that on MegaCrasher Pro, and then probably, ladies and gentlemen, what I am going to do is announce the fact that I will be merging MegaCrasher Pro back to MegaCrasher, and I will be moving all of my competitive content back here. And I gotta say, you know, it's not the fact that, you know, I am suddenly disinterested in Pokemon competitive content, if I haven't already said it. It's just the thing is that for a channel like that to try and do good on its own, when there is a whole bunch of things going on that take away from the ability to upload to that channel, you know, a channel naturally isn't going to do good if you're not able to upload to that channel consistently. Whereas if it's like something that is that's going on consistently, like Pokemon Go, where you are doing a lot of uploading there, and, you know, just on the main channel here in general, then, you know, that kind of should go without saying that, you know, perhaps I should move the competitive scene back here to this channel. Now, the thing is that the reason that I had split off into 3 channels, if I haven't already talked about this, was because of what YouTube was seemingly doing to creators that was uploading more consistently, you know, doing daily uploads and whatnot. Myself and a lot of others felt like that YouTube were punishing people who were uploading daily. So I thought to myself, like, okay, well, you know what, if that's how they want to play, then how about we do it this way? How about we split off into multiple channels, so that way we can't upload to a single channel every day, and you got to spread the love, so to speak, right? Now, the thing is that, you know, in theory, I thought that was a good idea, but in practice, you know, as time went on, I'm thinking, well, wait a second now. It's like, it probably wasn't a good idea because of the kind of uploads, you know, the kind of videos that you're more likely to make. Now, the thing is that you compare my MegaCrasher Go channel to my MegaCrasher Pro channel, you would notice that I upload a lot more frequently on my MegaCrasher Go channel because there is a lot more content to upload, whereas on my MegaCrasher Pro channel, there's a lot less uploads, and I don't upload nearly as often as I could or should or would. But the thing is also is that, you know, we also have this channel here being my main channel. I've got to keep up with uploading on there every now and then as well, you know, like, especially if there's, you know, stuff that's actually going down, you know. I got to be there to make content for you guys, to get the news out there, to get whatever it is to get out there to you guys. And as a result, you know, if I'm focusing on one channel or focusing on 2 channels, you know, one channel is going to get left out. And the thing is that for the most part, it seems like that, you know, there just hasn't been exactly a lot of hype, a lot of interest for me, if you will, when it comes to competitive content. So that's kind of where MegaCrasher Pro falters as well, is because of the fact that, you know, there's not as much that's going on in the competitive scene, whereas something like Pokemon Go, or even here on the main channel, you know, there's a lot of stuff to do on the main channel, you know, such as reactions, and, you know, news happens every now and then. And same with Pokemon Go, you know, there's Pokemon Go live videos, like, you know, Pokemon Go gameplay videos that I end up making. There is, you know, a lot of news and a lot of events that ends up taking place that I cover and whatnot. You know, there's community day videos I end up making, things like that. You guys get the idea. There is a lot more stuff that goes on in Pokemon Go than it does, say, on, you know, competitive Pokemon battling wise, right? So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to hear you guys out. I want to hear your honest thoughts down below. If you guys have made it up to this point in the video and you're hearing this statement right now, please leave your thoughts down below, because I really, really, and truly do want to hear your guys' honest opinions about, you know, all that I've spoken of and talked about here in this video. Do you guys think that I should move all the competitive content back here on this main channel? So that way, ladies and gentlemen, that way, you know, we're not dealing with 3 channels, we're only dealing with 2, and I can basically upload competitive content whenever I want to. Like, I'm not feeling pressured to maintain a separate channel based on competitive content. Or would you guys prefer me if I left it as is? You know, I want to know down below. So with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much going to be it here for this video. I want to say I am really sorry for this video turning out a lot longer than I had planned, but then again, this video wasn't exactly planned. It was on the spot. So videos like these are on the spot. Yeah, it is what it is. But anyways, guys, I want to say if you guys made it up to this point, thank you guys for listening to me. Thank you guys for hearing me out. And have yourself a good night, and I'll see you guys in the next upload. Don't forget, subscribe, support, stay positive, keep it 100. I'll see you next time.